Hey, good morning. Good morning, fam. So it's a great morning. It's Thursday. So we are at Friday Eve. I'm going to take a minute to invite a few friends, as I always do. I hope this morning has been already blessed for you. All right. And hopefully you've had a wonderful week so far. All right, I'm going to invite a few friends on IG as well. So I'm back to my apple cider vinegar and hot and warm water. So we're going to mix it up. Won't take a break too many days because then your palate just adjusts to not having that nice, tangy, bitter, delicious, healthy taste in the morning. So we're going to bring it back. So let's hear from you all. Have you been able to turn up your fitness? This week we've been in week 3. We've been in doing our 30 days to mindful abundance, 30 days of mindful abundance, straight out of 30 days to utopia living. And we've been talking about unleashing abundance in our body. So have you all been able to unleash a little abundance in your body? Great morning, Marcus. All right, do some waves. Good morning. So if you're joining me this morning, let me know. It gives me extra energy, extra life. So how's it going? So yesterday we talked about, this week we've been talking about really turning up our fitness, right? And turning up and leveling up, just really tending to health and vitality and wellness in our body. So if you have been doing anything this week, or if you just have like a self-care regimen, a fitness regimen during this time of COVID, how you're just kind of working through and working around not being able to go to the gym as usual and doing home workouts, or just leveling up in your dietary area in terms of fruits, veggies, all of that. We can glean from each other and learn so much from each other. So let us know, right? All right. So yesterday I did go for a walk. The day before I challenged myself. What's up, Corinne? Yes, Utopia Thursday. It's almost a weekend. So what day was that? That was Tuesday. I challenged myself and leveled up my commitment and did a 3-mile walk run, mostly walk, I will be honest, but I made sure I got that in, even though it meant that I had to break it up into multiple workouts because my day and my meetings didn't allow me to do it all in one swoop. But once I gave my word and my commitment, regardless of whether you all knew or not, I was determined to honor the commitment that I gave to each and every one of you. Good morning, Cam, on IG. So let's hear, I think when we commit to one another and we hold each other accountable and we honor our word, which is so important for us to honor our word, right? Then we're going to see a difference in our discipline. And we've talked about, the importance of discipline in order to see results in our life, and no matter what area of life that is, right? So again, welcome. For those of you that might be joining for the first time, I'm Naya Powell, and I'm providing us with 30 days of mindful abundance, and we're using my book, 30 Days to Utopia Living, Unleash Abundance in Your Mind, Spirit, Body, and Relationships. So each week we're tracking a week in the book. Today we're actually reading from page 48. If you do not have a copy and would like one, get them while I have discounted them. I'm doing a lot of give backs during COVID-19, and one is deep discounts on my book on Amazon.com. So today we're talking about, it's a thankful Thursday, right? So each day of the week we have a daily theme, so we can create daily habits that are life-giving and producing. So today we're going to celebrate our magnificent temple. Our bodies are our temple, and we don't always treat them that way. But when we bring forward, good morning, Kamor. Hi. But when we bring forth intention around really catering to our bodies and really seeing our, first of all, is how do we even see our bodies? Do we see our bodies as a wonderful gift and masterpiece from God? Right now with Corona and COVID, there are a lot of people that are, not making it. There are not a lot of people that are not as blessed to be on this call with us. There are a lot of people that are struggling in sickness, and we're lifting each and every one of those individuals up. And we're praying for healing and restoration. But if you are healthy and well, or even just alive, we have so much to be thankful for. And the way I believe that we show thanks and gratitude is the way we care for our resources. And our bodies are one of our most, if not the most valuable resource, right? Because we couldn't live without it. So how are we treating our body? So I'm going to read Romans 12:1. And it states, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. So what does that mean to you, right? Stewardship. Fire. I hear you, Kim. It's stewardship. How are we stewarding the resources that we've been given? And I would love to hear from you all. What are some of the things that you are stewarding ways in which you're stewarding your temple as a prime resource? Good morning, Gerard. Good morning, Leondas. I know Leondas is a major runner. My father was a marathon runner most of my life, so that's where I get my love for health and wellness. And my mom being a national director of Mary Kay, my love for beauty. I always say you mix up those in a bowl and you throw in that entrepreneurial spirit and you get me. So let's hear from you all. So I'm going to read this again. Offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. That is your true and proper worship. So that's deep. When I read that, what it says to me is that the way in which we offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, that really represents, good morning, that really represents a true and proper worship. And so it's all about how are we treating our temples. And we've talked about this a lot throughout the week, but I want to share, because we're all going through this uncertain time, that, today's age, we have prided ourselves in being busybodies. Hey, what you up to? Or how are you? Oh, I'm busy. Well, is that really necessarily the way we want to continue to live our lives? And so even in the midst of this very trying time that we're in, we can find beauty and we can find blessing in the requirement to slow down. And in that requirement to slow down, because there is no place to go, really, we can hop on and off of Zooms all day, but I would say even we want to curtail that. We've talked about that. Even putting limitations around, good morning, Dan, even putting limitations around how much we are plugged in, because that also is a way that we can care for our body or even be abusive to our body. But we live in this constant rat race and high stress levels. And it's funny because this is not new. I wrote this book and published this book in September. But it wreaks havoc on our bodies, right? So we really want to be very thoughtful around setting proper boundaries. We want to be thoughtful around the fact that our bodies are absorbing. Playing golf is a good one. And that actually is COVID-19 approved because it's a more isolated sport where you can maintain social distance. So that's a great way to get out and get that fresh air and be on the green space, right? But our bodies absorb the impact of our emotional stress, anxiety, fatigue, and the buildup of physical wear and tear. So I hope that we are all taking time during this time of slowdown to rest, to replenish, to really be thoughtful and mindful about what we're cooking and preparing and purchasing from the grocery stores, especially since we just can't run in and out every day. Not in a way that's safe, so hopefully no one's doing that, but we're ordering on Instacart and all of these different things. Thank you for sharing that post, Dan, regarding African-American golfers. So we want to be a resource to one another. And we're going to get ready to get into our mindfulness. In this particular section of the book, I actually talk a lot about the benefits of massage therapy. And what is interesting is that already received a call this morning, you all, at 7 something this morning. Spa Utopia is receiving calls every single day for spa and wellness and self-care services. So the beauty and the blessing of that is it shows how much people not only need but value the self-care. But unfortunately, we're not going to go out and provide any services that are hands-on because we want to make sure that we're keeping everybody safe, and we would never want to put our team members or the public in harm's way. But when that time comes again, massage therapy is a wonderful way for us to release toxins, to incorporate relaxation, to circulate muscle tissue. It even restores healing. So self-massage is a great thing. You can actually get, a oil. You can even use olive oil and mix some essential oils. You can use a lotion or a cream, and you can be massaging your legs and your arms. If you have a loved one, they can help you out too, but it's a wonderful way to release toxins, to keep the blood flow, to keep the oxygenation. So even when we're doing our mindfulness and we're incorporating neck rotations and shoulder shrugs and we're breathing in fresh air, I call it kind of like an air massage because we're getting some of those same benefits in. All right. So just wanted to share a little bit about that. And then also I always love to share a did you know. So I'm not reading it all. You just are getting little snippets. So you have to get your book to get it all. But Psychology Today breaks down boundaries as a critical element of overall health. Boundaries are not always well understood or carried out, but when brought into healthy perspective, they're key to self-honoring behaviors and choices. And it helps us to take care of ourselves emotionally, physically, spiritually. So we want to make sure that we're creating healthy boundaries. So I want to make sure that you all share with us what are some of the healthy boundaries that either you have in place or even from today's conversation, you're going to start to incorporate. So one of the things that's super simple too is making sure that you're getting out every day for fresh air and a little exercise, even if it's 10 minutes. If you're a person that's like, I wasn't exercising before, I'm out of shape, get in a 10-minute walk, throw on some glasses and some lip gloss. You don't have to make it super fancy. You're not going to see anybody anyway. Put in some earbuds, listening to a podcast, favorite song, and get out for a walk. 10 minutes. Sit outside and get some, fresh air while you're drinking your tea, your coffee, your water, your Bible, your devotional, whatever that is for you. But making sure that you're doing that. And then I highly recommend that we're scheduling time to unplug from technology, the computer, the TV, and especially the news by a certain time, earlier in the evening, so you're not going to bed on that. All right, so it's very tangy this morning. I put too much apple cider vinegar. So I invite you to sit upright. You want to have your feet on the floor. We want to have our posture somewhat upright. This is going to allow the oxygen to really flow as we're taking in our nice deep cleansing breaths. And we're going to be breathing in through our nose and exhaling out through our mouth. Okay? And I invite you to join me in closing your eyes. We're going to take in a nice cleansing breath, breathing in peace. Exhaling out and breathing out any anxiety. Breathing in tranquility. Exhaling out any feelings of chaos. Breathing in faith. Exhaling out any fear. On our next breath, I invite you to just breathe in relaxation and incorporate a nice slow neck rotation, loosening up any tightness in our neck where we hold so much tension. Exhaling out any tension. Adding in a nice slow neck rotation in the opposite direction. And even incorporating a few shoulder shrugs. This is an engaged body scan. I want us to get really in tune with what is happening in our body, where we're holding tension, and how we can release that all throughout the day. I invite you to just lean back in your chair. If you're laying in the bed, that's fine. Lean back on your headboard, your chair, and I want you to just feel the support of the chair. This is a time to just feel supported and at rest. Breathing in calm, breathing in peace. Exhaling out any tension or anxiety. With your next breath, I invite you to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. Breathing in a slow cleansing breath of light, of love, of abundance. Exhaling out any anxiety, any tension. And again, breathing in light, love, and harmony. Exhaling out any disorder, any dis-ease. Bringing our awareness even down into our legs. You can even place your hands on your quads, your thighs, even pressing in with your palms as you breathe in health and vitality. Exhaling out any tension, any tightness. Breathing in thoughts of gratitude for our legs that do so much. They take us on those walks, those runs. They get us moving all around. Oftentimes we don't even think to thank our legs. So thanking our legs. With our feet on the ground, we're going to flex our toes. We're going to rotate our ankles. We've been doing a lot of sitting, so we're loosening up any tightness. Feel free to incorporate as many stretches as you like to make this practice your own. And now with our feet firmly planted, feeling stable, feeling grounded, feeling secure, even at this time, we're going to just take a moment to breathe in stability. Exhaling out any feelings of insecurity or instability. Breathing in thoughts of just feeling solid, feeling stable, feeling grounded. Exhaling out any uncertainty. With our next cleansing breath, I invite you to just, with your eyes closed, bring attention to the sunlight that's beaming in through your windows, or the sunshine from outside if you're outside. Taking in the beauty of nature all around us if you're able to hear birds chirping. And envisioning that sun, that beam of light and vitality starting at the base of our feet, and as you breathe in, moving from your feet through your legs, through your core, your heart, mouth, eyes, and mind. And slowly exhaling out any darkness, any thoughts that are not serving us. Starting with that beam of light, that ray of sunshine, of life and life more abundantly, starting at the top of our head. And as you breathe in, it is just illuminating our thoughts, how we see the world at this time, seeing life in beauty and abundance. Even into our mouth, the words that we speak, the love in our heart, the peace in our core, and the well-being all throughout our bodies. And with your next breath, just meditating on all of those things that you're grateful for, giving thanks for your health and well-being, family, community, the things that have made you smile and laugh, beautiful memories. Just give thanks. When you're ready, you can take a moment to take in your final breath of gratitude and thanksgiving and open your eyes. Would love to hear from you all. Feel free to share in the chat, in the comments, just something that you're grateful for and how you like to spend your time just in gratitude and just in giving thanks for your body, eating healthy, getting active. And I thank you all for joining today. I appreciate Leonda's just shared, I go to an empty football field alone and do dynamic drills, sprints, and stretching. Oh, thank you for starting my day with this. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for joining. You all are just as much a blessing to me as I hope and pray this is to you. So let's continue to start our days off with mindful abundance. I want to personally invite you all to join us this Saturday. We're offering virtual mindful yoga that you can do right from your home, of course, living room, patio, or backyard. You can bring your family in and get them involved. We've had people join from all over. My girl Alwa Mary, even from Spain. So join us. You get a double dose of wellness, myself and our phenomenal yoga instructor, Josephine McCran, who's also a co-founder of 3 House Studios. And she's also a Lululemon ambassador, so you're getting mindfulness, yoga, wonderful connection that's about health and wellness, and a little mellow music. So join us Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern. You can go ahead and register at My Spa Utopia and use promo code THANK YOU, all caps, one word, and I'll post that. So we'd love to see you. Thank you. Have a beautifully blessed day. Make it a Utopia Living Day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.